Hi everyone, hope you're well. Welcome back to the channel. This is Listen. We're going to break down, this means we are going to explain something in detail. We are going to break down two quotes from famous people and tie them in to real life situations in Colombia. When we say tie them in, we mean to connect them. And this is to help you learn practical English in an easy, relatable way. Today we've got two inspiring quotes. One from a Hollywood actor and former wrestler, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and the other from one of the most brilliant minds of our time, Stephen Hawking. Both these quotes are about resilience, determination, and attitude. So let's dive in. This is an idiom. Let's begin. Let's begin with the first one. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, he said, "Be humble, be hungry, and always be the hardest worker in the room." This is a short sentence, but it packs a punch. This is an idiom. It packs a punch. It has a strong effect. Be humble. Humble means modest, not thinking you are better than others. In Colombia, we often say ser sencillo. If someone gets a big promotion in, say, Bogota, and still treats people the same, that's humility. Still greets the security guard with the same smile, that's humility. Be humble. Be hungry. Now, hungry here doesn't mean you want lunch at Crepes and Waffles. It's metaphorical. It means to have ambition, to strongly desire success. So be hungry, have ambition. Be the hardest worker in the room means to put in, to expend more effort than anyone else. So you're in a startup in Medellin. Others call it a day, which means stop working for the day. Others call it a day at 5 p.m. You stay later until the job is done, until the job is finished. Be the hardest worker in the room, and when others call it a day, you carry on. So if we look at some of the phrasal verbs, the idioms from this quote, to put in, we're talking about effort and time. As an example, Maria puts in extra hours every weekend to finish her university project. To go the extra mile. This means to do more than expected. If a delivery driver calls to confirm your order, that's maybe going the extra mile because he or she doesn't have to. Go the extra mile. Do more than expected. And keep your feet on the ground. We were talking about humility. So stay humble despite success. Keep your feet on the ground. Maybe you become a manager in an international company in Bogota. Remember where you came from. Keep your feet on the ground. Be humble. Now we could use alternative phrases here. We could say, stay modest, stay ambitious, and always outwork. Work harder than anyone else. We say, never let success get to your head. This is an idiom. Don't become arrogant. Never let success get or go to your head. Never lose your appetite for improvement. That's the first quote here from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Be humble, be hungry, and always be the hardest worker in the room. The second quote is from Stephen Hawking. He said, "However difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at." Stephen Hawking's life is proof that you can turn things around. This is a phrasal verb. You can improve a situation that seems bad. No matter how hard it gets, you can always turn things around. When he says, however difficult life may seem, this means no matter how tough things appear For example, a student here in Colombia studying English while working 2 jobs might feel overwhelmed, but that doesn't mean success is impossible. There is always something you can do. This means that even in a crisis, maybe a business downturn in Cartagena's tourism industry, there's a way to adapt. There is always something you can do, even in a crisis. And succeed at. To succeed means to achieve something you aim for to succeed at. Now, there are a few phrasal verbs and idioms we could use here. Bounce back. This is to recover quickly from difficulty. After heavy rains cause landslides in Manizales, communities rebuild. They bounce back. They recover from difficulty. Make the most of it. This means to use a bad situation in the best possible way. If your flight to Bogota is delayed, you could make the most of it by practicing English while you wait. Make the most of it. And hang in there. This means don't give up during difficult times. Hang in there. If your English grammar feels confusing, hang in there. It gets easier. If we used an alternative to this phrase, we could say, no matter how tough life gets, there's always a way to achieve something. Even when things look bad, there's still something you can work on and win at. And that's Stephen Hawking's quote. However difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. So there you have it. 2 quotes, 2 lessons. Both are about resilience after challenges like economic struggles, natural disasters, personal setbacks, whether you're training for a marathon in Bogota's altitude, starting a small coffee business in Manizales, or applying for a visa abroad. These ideas remind us that success is about attitude, effort, and persistence. So today's takeaways: stay humble but ambitious. Outwork and outlast. Phrasal verb. Last longer than the competition. Even in the hardest times, there's always a step you can take towards success. And English learning is the same. You show up. This is a phrasal verb. Be present and ready. You put in the work and you keep going. You continue and you'll get there. That's everything for today. Thanks again for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and we'll see you next time. Until then, bye-bye for now.